All right, that was kind of funny. So it got like to the 5 second, like on the countdown left, and I was like, all right, here we go. And then I looked down at my wrist and I was like, oh, I still got my watch on. It's going to be like, oh, you just walked like 10,000 steps in the last hour. So I had to run around and plug it in. Okay, well, hi, my name is Jared O'Leary, and this morning I'm going to be playing some drum kit. So I've been playing the drums for over 20 years now. Since 1998, question mark? Maybe? Something like that, since 8th grade. I still have a lot to work on though, so I'm going to be practicing. Most of what I've worked on is rudimental and concert percussion, and I've done, honestly, only a little bit of drum kit. So you're going to hear me play stuff that I am not good at, and I'm going to kind of talk through how I'm trying to improve it. But right now, I am reading through a bunch of different charts, and so the charts that I'm reading through are on my website. This is at jaredoleary.com/drum, and all of these like drum play-alongs are free. It's just on YouTube, so if you like any of them, feel free to just press the thumbs up button. So these are all the charts that you see on here. There's over 1,200 hours of drumming content on my site, and new content coming out, honestly, every day, like a new play-along. But I'm going to be working on the charts right here, and I'm going to be reading through them using some patterns from this book. So this book is called 50 Ways to Syncopation, and is by Don Moyle, and there is a link to it on my website. If you go all the way down to the gear I use, and you click on here, and you go to books, you can actually buy from Dom. This is not an advertisement. This is just me saying, hey, Dom is a cool dude. This book is awesome. I highly recommend it. I'm not getting paid to promote it at all. All right, let's go back. So I'm going to be working on charts, and I'm keeping track of the data in here, but I want to warm up with an exercise. So we're going to warm up with this one. So I'm going to skip number 6. I'll come back to you, don't worry. And we're going to play through the charts using paradiddles. So you're going to be playing, if you play along, if you choose to accept this challenge, a bossa nova pattern. Okay? While you play paradiddles with the hands. So that would be if it was quarter notes, but if it's eighth notes, you're just going to alternate. All right, so doing that while reading through the charts. So we're going to go here, and we're going to play along charts, and we're going to do straight drum charts. And I think 100 is probably okay. Me thinks. Okay, so on all these play-alongs, all you have to do is click Show More, and just go down in here, and then click on the timestamp, and boom, it takes you right to it. All right, you're not going to hear the patterns, and apparently I'm not either. Why is it muted? Oh, why? Hello? Hello, hello? Somehow I pressed the mute button. Ah, there we go. Too slow, honestly. Let's try 110. We'll see how this goes, folks. All right. So there is sound. It's counting off right now. And 1. So again, the short notes, alternating 16th notes, and you emphasize the accent, emphasize the 8th note. And long notes are paradiddles. Longer notes are just continued diddles. A 1, 2, ready, and... Whoops. Somehow I got totally off there. It's like, wait, am I playing twice as fast? I don't know what happened to my brain. Am I having a stroke? Nope. All right, we're good, I think, question mark, maybe? Stay tuned. 1, 2, ready, and... Okay, a little shaky there. It's okay. I'm warming up my hands and my brain. Lately, it's my brain that needs to be warmed up more for these earlier morning streams. 1, 2, here we go. These are paradiddles. I can't speak. Paradiddle, 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 diddle, paradiddle, diddle, paradiddle, diddle. Paradiddle, 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 diddle, diddle. Okay. Just okay, not great. It's alright, warming up. 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Alright, last chart for right now. Good. Let's document this. So, starting BPM was 110. My quality of playing was mostly technically proficient. How I felt? Bored, to be honest. We'll come back to that. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna stretch. Let's see, can you see it okay here? Yeah, ish. All right, first one I'm gonna start with is you hold your sticks like this. Palms up. You move one end, you move the other end. Oh yeah. It's a good stretch. By the way, if anyone joins live and I don't respond to your message, it's because I don't see it. Been having some issues lately where I'll like sign out of the stream and it ends the stream and then all of a sudden several messages just appear. Just like, oh, well. Oh, yeah. So I don't know what's up with that. I'm going to have to try and fix that. Maybe I need to do a clean install or something of... There we go. Just trying to find the right one. Clean install of Streamlabs. Okay, so now that we've stretched that, if you're doing traditional, by the way, you can stretch holding this rotation and then holding this rotation. So it gives you a nice stretch for your rotary, which I'm not doing that anymore. Did enough of that while marching. I'm not going to play traditional anymore. All right, so we're going to be doing stretching of the tendons now. And so you can do it 2 at a time on your drum or on a wall if you go and press it. I'm just going to go ahead and do 1 at a time. And you don't want to pull too hard on this. Just want to stay nice and relaxed while doing it. If anyone is watching this live, how's your morning going? Maybe it's not morning for you. I do speak to some people in Europe, in a different time zone. Sometimes they stop by and say hello. Hello to everybody who is not in one of the North American time zones. Ooh, I like the stretch. All right, now I'm going to stretch the top part, the forearm. So you're just kind of pulling it back. Again, you can do both at the same time on your drum, if you choose to. And then go over here. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to stretch the fingers. So I'm doing thumb on thumb. You could do 1 at a time like this, or you could do 2 at a time. Save yourself some time, folks. I think my bass drum's too close right now. Oh, my fingers are tight. That's why I'm kind of holding these longer. And the middle finger. Oh, had some cracks in there. Rice Krispies. My fingers. Snap, crackling, and popping. There we go again. Ring finger. And pinky fingers. All right, now that I have stretch, I'm going to massage. Ooh, yeah. This is a full spa treatment here. Treat your hands and your arms good, and you'll be able to play more. If you don't, you won't be able to play. Ask me how I know. Highly recommend doing a stretch and massage routine every single day. If not once, at least twice a day. Like after a little warm up, and then later on in the day, maybe even just kind of like lay in bed with your arms up in the air. So if you have a significant other, they can just kind of look at you like, what are you doing? Be like, don't worry about it. I'm just trying to get better at drumming. All right. Massaging the palm and the hands now. So I'm kind of doing both at the same time, just so you can see. Doing the backside with the fingers. And then kind of work my way base to tip of the fingers, massaging. And then the other hand. Base to tip. All right, so 110 was too slow. Well, let's go faster. And we're going to do a different set of charts. Let's try 6 to 10. And let's try 140. We'll see how that goes. One, two, ready, and... That's better. Maybe? Question mark. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... This is fun. I like this tempo, this speed. You can improvise here, or you could talk to your chat if you're also streaming. 1, 2, ready, and... This is a fun pattern. One, two, ready, and... Ah! Those should have been paradiddles. Man, I'm totally having myself on this one. That's okay. We got another chart to read through. We'll see how I do on this one. Again, I'm practicing. This is not me performing. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Ah! Ugh, second to last line. Not great, but I recovered. That's the important part. Mistakes are gonna happen. Whether or not the audience knows depends on how you recover from those mistakes. Whoa. The audio had like a hiccup in it. Yeah, it had like a little hiccup in there, and it just like completely messed with it. It like offset the time by like, I don't know, 2/3 of a beat off. And then I was like, what? Whoopsies. Let's get a little more intimate. Okay. Yeah, so what I was saying is that whenever you do make a mistake, your goal is to make it so the audience doesn't recognize it by recovering as smoothly and as efficiently as you possibly can. If you need to improvise or vamp for a moment before you get back on the chart, that's fine. If you just sit there and like don't play anything, everyone's gonna know you mess up. If you play at least like the bare pattern, whether it's like if you're doing a bossa nova or something and you play just that part, or if you're just doing some jazz, if you get that, and you maintain that, and you don't play anything else, like melodically with like your other limbs, then at least you have the time going for you, so you can pretend like you didn't mess up. So that's a little tip for you when you're practicing any of these charts that are on my website, which are available for free, and there's 1,200 hours of free drumming content. Hey, check it out. Okay. That's going to be turned into a social media clip. Why? Because I want to promote the free content. 140. No, not 70. 140. Quality of the playing was kind of between meh and technically proficient. How I felt. It was fun. Alright, so I've done number 7. Now I'm going to go to number 6. So that was my warm-up. Now I'm going to do short notes on snare, long notes on hi-hat with left foot, while doing swung cymbal. Hopefully you can hear that okay with that microphone. We'll find out. Okay, so we're here. Let's go here. Let's go back to my website, play long charts, and we're going to do this. Let's do the same set of charts that we just did, except we're going to do it with this pattern. And sure, let's try 160. 1, 2, ready, and. A 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. Whoops. Now, some of these charts, like this one, you might not do in a live performance, but it's great for just kind of like working on coordination. Most of them, however, you could do in a live performance. Cool. This tempo feels fairly comfortable. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Whoops. One, two, ready, and. All right, surviving. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, so that was 160. So let's go here, and we're gonna say 160. The quality, oh, not 106, 160. The quality of the playing was technically proficient. I had fun with it. I liked it. It was good. I don't feel like I need to sit on this one again. Water. All right, so 6.1. So this is my own variation. So, swung cymbal. Everything is on the left. Short notes, long notes. We'll see how much my hi-hat slides with this variation. I'm going to go to charts 1 through 5, and I'm going to go slower. Actually, that speed's pretty comfortable. I don't know what this is at tempo-wise, but this one is quite the left foot burner. 101. All right, here we go. I don't even need this other stick. And there goes my phone, falling on the floor. Need to write a haiku about that. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and. Mine, what was that, 3 or 4 was a little off, but otherwise most of it was fine. Need to move my hi-hat over slightly. The angle is just slightly off from my foot. 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Oops. Again, you wouldn't play this. Well, maybe you would. I don't want to speak for you. You probably wouldn't play this during a live performance, but it really just makes it so that you can work on that left foot coordination. So that way, if you wanted to have a phrase, a measure with this kind of coordination, cool, you've worked it up. My left foot is gonna be sore tomorrow. My left hand, on the other hand, hasn't done much. Neither has my right foot. I'm trying to be more efficient with my left foot motion. It was like too big, too much huge motions while doing this. So I'm trying to make it as tight as possible. Well, as efficient as possible, not necessarily tight muscle-wise. Ready, and... All right, my hi-hat didn't slide. Woo, that's a win. All right, so that was 101, I think, question mark? Maybe? Yeah, 101. Okay. Quality of playing. Woo. Technically proficient. How I felt. It was fun. I enjoyed it. No complaints. I already did number 8. Or number 7, so let's do number 8. Okay. Alternating triplets on snare, starting with the right hand. Accent on 2 and 4 on the hi-hat. Alright, so this one. Let's do the next set of charts. 6 through 10. And let's do 180. This should be a nice, comfortable speed. Nice tempo. 2, ready, and... 1, 2, ready, and... I like this one. The next one's even more fun, too. Stay tuned. Here we go. Ah! One, two, ready, and... That one was weird, trying to figure out which hand it was supposed to be on. I need to work on that one some more. 1, 2, ready, and... Pushing my limits here. It's fun, but it's not technically proficient right now. I'm not reading the charts well. 2, 1, 2, ready, and... is what it is. So that was 180. And quality of playing was kind of meh. Pushing my limits. That was definitely... It's almost out of control on some of those. And then others, it felt great. Everything was fine. Okay. Alternating triplets on snare. Accent short notes on snare. Long notes are played on the bass drum and cymbals. So the left is going to do the crash. Right is going to do the ride. So if we have... Intermission. Okay, so I'm gonna slow this one down. Let's try 150 question mark. We're gonna do the next set of charts. These are hard. Why? Because I got tenuto markings, and the tenuto markings make it so that what would normally be an eighth note is actually a long note. That makes it harder to play these patterns, but let's try it anyways. A 1, 2, ready, and... Oh, this is gonna be hard. Might be too fast. 1, 2, ready, and... Yep, too quick. Let's do it. 110. No! I pressed the back button on my mouse when I was trying to flip it over. Here we go. No, don't do that. Stop that. Okay. Ugh. Can you hear these little ghost notes? 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Starting off strong. Ugh. A little hairy there, ironically so. But it's a fun one. I got better with it. I realized that I was trying to, like, alternate some of the 2 tenuto markings in a row, but you just play it on the same hand. Sometimes. Like that. It's been a while since I've done this one. With these charts. Kind of sounded like my phone alarm was going off. It's not. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2. Here we go. Whoops. I just couldn't figure out which hand I was supposed to play on some of these patterns, and so that was really messing me up. So this would probably be a good one to like sit with and continue to work on. I'm gonna do the next set of charts, which is basically the same pattern, or the next pattern, but it's going to add diddles on the taps. That's perfect. No mistakes were made. Nope. That wasn't a mistake. I know what you're thinking. It's perfect. We're practicing here. Mistakes will be made. 1, 2, ready, and... Ugh. That was not so great. That was at 110. Okay. 110. Needs a lot of work. How I felt. Out of control most of the time. Charts 11 through 15. Just so I know why it felt so out of control. All right, so we're going to do the next one, which is the exact same thing, but now we do double strokes on the taps. It's a fun one. It is really fun. We're going to do it with these charts, and we're just going to go... Yeah, 110 should be okay. Maybe. I say with hesitation in my voice. And... a 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Got that weird audio glitch. Yeah, it totally messed with me. It had another hiccup again. Don't know if it's my computer or my mixer. Either way, it's annoying. Don't do that. 1, a 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Ah! Okay, Harry. Meet Sally. After this, I'll do one more set of charts, and then I'm going to call it. Here we go. Oh. All right. One, a 2, a 1, 2, chart 4. That was a weird one. Wasn't sure which hand was going to be on the bass drum, or which cymbal was going to pair with that. Last chart. A 2, a 1, 2, ready, and... Oh. Whew. That was rough. Okay, that's fine. Everything's fine. That was 110, right? Yep. All right, so we're going to go to the next set of charts. 6 through 10, and we're going to do it at 110 as well. Shh, 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 shh. And this will be the last set of charts that I read through today. And the next time I'll play drum kit will be Friday. 1, 2, ready, and assuming I don't get sick. My wife is recovering from a cold. I haven't caught it yet. Hoping it stays that way. We'll find out. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Okay, that got a little bit better. I messed up the second line on there because my mouse started to move. And so I had to flip it upside down. So that's why I did that. 1, 2, ready, and... Fun to sometimes play straight 8 notes on top of swung. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Man, that's a weird one. Chart 10 is also going to be a weird one to play with this pattern. But, it's fun, pushing myself. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and... Hello. Trying to concentrate. Hard to read 2 things. And playing. I'm playing through some chart patterns. So it's alternating triplets, filling in taps with doubles. Read the 8th notes on snare, play the long notes on either ride or crash with the bass drum. Ugh. All right. So that was 110. Yep. There's a timing delay between the mixer and then what is showing up on Streamlabs is not happening, which is why I don't have it piping through. So you can't actually hear the sound that's coming through here. That sound. And the reason why is because it is just completely off, and it would be like off by quite a bit the entire time. So I have it on mute, so only I can hear it. Okay, so I did this at 110, and the quality of playing was it needs a lot of work. How I felt, I had fun with it, but overall I was kind of like making progress on it. So that's the first 10 charts that I've done in the last couple of days. Again, this is all from Don's book, which you can find, 50 Ways of Syncopation. Highly recommend it. On my website, you can find more of it, jaredoleary.com/drum. I'm going to call it here. That was a good practice session. It was good to go and review all of those and kind of have myself a little bit and have some fun in the process. I will be doing Dying Light 2 tonight with Neurolab, and that will be at, 8 o'clock Eastern Time. And then tomorrow I'll be doing some tenor stuff. You're all good. Tomorrow I'll be doing some tenor stuff, and then Friday I'll resume working on the drum kit. But I do appreciate you stopping by. And anybody else who stopped by and tried to chat with me on YouTube, there's been some bugs, and I haven't been able to see the chat while I'm doing this live. So my apologies. I'm not trying to ignore you. But I'm going to go ahead and end today's stream. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. And remember, check out the free drumming content on my website. There's over 1,200 hours of drumming content there. And you can find that, in all of the YouTube links. And I promise this will keep you busy for quite some time. But I'll be demonstrating more of it tomorrow. See ya. Goodbye.